Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and welcome to day 11 of Christy's 30 Days of Sketches 5. So today's sketch comes from Scrapbook Challenges, and this one is not challenging. It is basic and easy and lovely. There is just something about having a simple sketch. Like sometimes I sit down to do a layout and I don't really want to think that much. Like sometimes it hurts my brain a little bit to come up with my own idea. And I absolutely love sketches. And that's why I just love doing this with Christy. So this is my second time. I mean, she's done it 5 times. I've done it 2 times, but I love it. I love having that little bit of inspiration, and sketches are super easy for me because you can just take the smallest little bit from the sketch, or you can do the sketch to the T, and it's perfect. So this one I do follow very close to the T, I guess you could say. So what I am doing is I am taking some pieces from my How to Kill a Kit with Style for this month, and I do have a few scraps, and I am trimming those down to make, I guess you'd call them the strips that you see on the bottom half. Now, in their background, it's very white, and I do have a problem with white space a little bit. I absolutely am in love with layouts that have tons of white space, like Sue's fish, like drooling. I love it, but I just can't seem to wrap my head around how to do it. Like, I'll start and I'll be like, no, it needs more. More is more. And it just needs something. And then I put a background paper that is patterned or has something on it, and it makes me calmer. So it's funny that more makes me calmer than less. So I'm still working on that. I hope that someday, before I am unable to scrapbook, that I can master a Sue's fish layout. just one. Just to have one, and I'm like, oh, this is beautiful. I love it, and I made it, and it screams Sue fish. I don't know if you guys have any designers or YouTubers out there that are like that, but she is definitely one of those ones that I absolutely love and can't seem to scrap lift or anything. So I don't know. I had to go with the busy background. But to tone down the background a little bit and to add the splatters that are in the sketch, I decided to use some white gesso. And then I am going to add 2 mists. Both are Heidi Swap Color Shine. One is in Sweet Mint and the other one is in Salmon. And I do let that dry. So while that is drying, I took my squares and triangles over to my sewing machine and just did a straight stitch around each of those bottom pieces and adhered them down. And then I am using one photo today, and the sketch calls for one kind of 4x4 photo. So I have one of those that I'm going to back in some white tissue paper and pop up on some fun foam that I just get from Walmart. So it has the adhesive on one side and then not adhesive on the other side. Now, it would be really smart if they would make double-sided adhesive foam sheets. Somebody probably does. but it'd be even better if you could find it super cheap at Walmart in the craft section. So that's my plug for somebody to do that will never watch my video. But that's okay. I put it out there, and maybe we will have it in the scrapbooking community at some point. As I am pointing and nobody is here to see me point. Do you talk with your hands? Because I totally talk with my hands. And I'm talking to you right now. So I am just going to do kind of some small embellishing. So the photo is of my husband and our dog Pepper, and they're laying on the bed in a hotel room. So for one of my son's races, mountain bike races, when we went to Lake Havasu, you could bring your dog, and we have never done that. So we totally decided to bring her. And then we were going to sit in the jacuzzi, and we literally walked out the door and all she did was whine. So we had to take her down there. Thank goodness we were only down there for like 15 minutes before they closed, so we didn't get in trouble. But we took her down there because we're at the race all day and it's outside, and she had tons of fun. But that was something we had never done, and it was totally worth the $25 for her to stay there. So that is the photo. As far as embellishing, I just did a small cluster up there to the top. No rhyme or reason for the typewriter. And so my title is just going to be Note. And it says, let's do this. And then in my kit, there is these, I guess you would call them puffy dots. They're kind of like enamel dots, but they're not. I don't know. So I'm going to put those in 3 areas, as well as a few chipboard pieces, and then a couple of those clear word stickers that I'm holding right now. So I put one at the top and it says, "We're so good together." And then one at the bottom that says, "Truly awesome." And then as a little nod to Christy, I decided to do the fold over up there in the left. There goes my voice. Do I sound better? Okay, I feel like that sounds better. So I did a little fold over, and it has cactus on the back of this paper, and I was like, that would probably go, except for the cactus is now upside down. So I decided to add the pink paper and then the striped paper. So it brings in a couple of the papers that are down there in the blocks. And I'm going to add some washi tape for my friend Sandy, and that is going to do it for my layout. So make sure you head to the description box down below and check out Christy and Daisy and Moira and Shannon's take on YouTube, as well as Jennifer on Instagram. And Amber's joining us, but I don't think it's today. So her link will be down below if needed. So remember to wear your crown, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.